Guys, oh my gosh, I have cracked the code on how to color like this. Like this really nice type of no line art look. It's just so satisfying to look at. So this is my attempt. I know it's not as good, but this is my first attempt. So here are the 3 and super easy secrets that you can do to achieve this look. First up, you gotta use your sketch as your line art. One of the keys to this art style, I think, is the messiness. So if you use your sketch and clean it up and use it as your line art, instantly it will have that cool messy-like factor that you want. So I did switch up my brush for this. So for the entire thing, I'm using the soft paintbrush from here, the Cotton Clouds brush set. You can just type that in and download it from Google, but that is secret number 2, is the brush is so important because you want to make sure that you use it for the paintbrush and the eraser. And that is secret number 2, is you are going to use the eraser quite a lot. But because we want that no line art look and we use the sketch as our line art, it might be a little bit thick in some places. So that is when you use the same brush that you did for the sketch and the line art on the eraser function this time, just for consistency. We're just going to lightly refine and clean up your sketch. You can see here in their example, their liner is not consistently the same size. There's some thick, some thin. Now I'm just speculating, but it does look like a cleaned up version of a sketch. This is achievable if you use the paintbrush on the eraser function and just kind of shave down your sketch lines. Really quick, you can see here how I clean up my sketch. It goes from like the really questionable sketch to kind of like a more refined looking line art. Okay, and secret number 3 is overlap. You might be like, Vyara, what do you mean by overlap? Let me tell you. Okay, so make a new layer on top of your line art and your coloring. And in this step, you're going to add some little fun details, some dimension. I especially like overlapping hair, so you can do like a little hair strand over here, make a little darker color, just like lightly outline it a little bit, and then boom, you have a nice overlapped piece of hair. Same thing over here. You can just take the lighter color and then boom, thick to thin, a new hair strand. I do like using a brush that has like a nice taper just so you can achieve that like hair strand look. And then if I'm like, okay, his shirt collar looks a little bit bland, then I can just go in with a darker blue, kind of maybe outline it, shave it down, add some colors. Like, look, I'm just putting this anywhere. I'm just in random places. I don't know what's going on here, so I'm just going to cover that up and then maybe put some a little bit here. And it just looks a little bit more detailed and messy and cool. Or if I want some hair to cover his ears, I could just be like, boom, hair strand right there, overlapped. If I want to give him some more hair shine, just like boom, right there. And this is kind of a long video, so here's a bonus for you. If you're still watching, you can add some chromatic aberration. Look at that. Add some nice details, some nice blue and red. And a boom, super quick, super easy, messy sketch look. Again, I'm not a pro. This is my first time trying it, but these are some of the things that help me achieve this look. So give it a go. You got this.